You are packing your bags for the airport, and like always, you toss a portable phone charger directly into your carry-on. But if you pack that device improperly, you are introducing a severe, invisible fire hazard straight into the aircraft cabin, violating federal aviation rules. To bring that battery on board safely, we have to complete a strict pre-flight battery audit to prove the device is both physically and mathematically compliant. We are going to clear 4 specific milestones. We will calculate the legal capacity limits, secure the external hardware, map the exact spot it needs to sit in the cabin, and review the strict rules for in-flight use. Taking 5 minutes to complete this audit guarantees your charger won't be confiscated at security, and it completely neutralizes a critical flight safety risk. Step 1 is checking your inventory. Aviation regulations set a hard baseline. Every passenger is permitted a maximum of exactly 2 portable chargers. The primary constraint is how much power those devices hold. The capacity of each individual charger must stay under 100 watt-hours. Because many manufacturers don't print the watt-hour rating, use this formula. Multiply the milliamp hours by the voltage and divide by 1,000. Let's run the numbers for a 20,000 milliamp hour charger with a 3.7 volt rating. 20,000 times 3.7 divided by 1,000 is 74 watt-hours. That 74 watt-hour result puts this specific device safely below the 100 watt-hour legal limit. If a security agent stops you, showing them this mathematical proof is the most reliable way to keep your device from being seized. Now that we know the internal capacity is legal, step 2 moves to the outside of the battery, specifically the exposed charging ports. When a charger sits loose in a bag, metallic objects like keys or coins can slide into the open ports. If metal bridges the internal connection, it creates a dangerous electrical short circuit. You solve this by completely isolating the ports. Either pack the battery inside a dedicated travel case, or seal the open ports entirely using a strip of electrical tape. Physically insulating those entry points removes the risk of accidental sparking and rapid heat buildup inside your tightly packed carry-on bag. For step 3, we need to map exactly where this battery is allowed to travel. The absolute baseline rule is that power banks are strictly prohibited in the aircraft's cargo hold. They can never go in your checked luggage. But even inside the passenger cabin, you cannot place these chargers up in the overhead luggage bins or tucked into sidewall compartments. The regulations mandate that portable power banks must remain within reach at all times. In practical terms, that means keeping the charger in a personal bag tucked directly under the seat in front of you. This cross-section blueprint shows why. The cargo hold and overhead bins highlight in red because they are inaccessible to the flight crew during a thermal emergency. An overheating battery there goes unnoticed. Keeping the device at your feet means the crew can respond instantly. Maintaining direct physical accessibility gives the flight crew the crucial seconds needed to isolate a failing device before it threatens the rest of the cabin. Our final step covers how you handle the device once the flight takes off. Under current regulations, you cannot recharge the power bank itself at any point during the flight. Actively pushing electricity back into a lithium battery creates significant internal electrical resistance, which inherently generates dangerous excess heat. Forcing that active heat generation into the pressurized, highly controlled environment of an aircraft cabin unnecessarily elevates the risk of the battery pushing far past its safe temperature limits and going into a catastrophic thermal runaway. While these 4 rules form the baseline for aviation safety, you should always check if your specific airline enforces any additional proprietary restrictions before you walk down the jet bridge. Leaving the power bank completely unplugged and dormant keeps its internal temperature stable, finalizing your personal safety protocols for the flight. Your bag is packed and the pre-flight battery audit is officially complete. You have verified the capacity is under 100 watt-hours, secured the exposed charging ports, placed the device within reach under the seat, and committed to keeping it unplugged while airborne. By following these steps, you can walk up to the security checkpoint with total confidence, knowing your hardware meets every requirement and won't be confiscated. Understanding and executing these strict rules takes the guesswork out of packing electronics, letting you actively contribute to the safety of everyone on board.